Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today in this video we are doing every win we get. We will be able to steal one player from whatever team we beat. Let's get right into it. Alright, so how this video is going to work, we are going to do a fantasy draft, but we are going to be at the very bottom of the draft for every round. So we will have pick 30 no matter what. So technically we should have the worst team. Depends on how the teams draft. Now next up we have to figure out what team we want to be. And you know what? Let's do the Lakers because they kind of stole Luka away. All right, so here's the draft order. Right now, they have us at 16. But again, we're going all the way back to pick number 30, swapping with the Pelicans. And now we will have the last pick in every round. All right, first pick off the board is Shea, Wemby. Let's go sim all the way down to our last pick, and let's see who is there. But before we get into the fantasy draft, this is the second video I'm doing this. Shout out to Jake. His comment's right here. Thank you so much for subscribing and leaving a comment down below. And if you guys want your comment to be in the next video, all you guys have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. We are very close to 100 subs, so let's keep growing, guys, and let's get into the fantasy draft. All right, so I'm not actually going to be drafting any of these players, but we got guys like Trae Young here, Zion, Darius Garland, Jared Allen. We got some young guys like Scotty Barnes and Alfred Sengun, but I'm not going to be drafting this team. We're pretty much just letting the CPU do its thing today and see how it goes. But we're going to sim this whole draft, and we're going to see what the CPU drafts us. Alright, so the draft is officially over. We had the last pick in every single round, and let's see what the CPU drafted us. They actually draft James Harden with the #1 overall pick, then Mikal Bridges, Naz Reid, Dylan Brooks. So this team isn't too great, obviously, because we had the 30 pick in every draft. Let's see if I can find who had the #1 pick. I think Shea was it, right? In the Pacers. So this Pacer team had the #1 pick every round, and they end up with Shea, Tyler Hero, Derek Lively. Honestly, it doesn't seem like they did too good of a job with the #1 overall pick. Let's see if we can go through and see any like stacked teams. Any two like AD and Kristaps overall wise. So even with doing the fixed draft, I mean, here's Ant and Trae Young. That's pretty good. But even with doing the fixed draft, no team is really too good. But yeah, so every win we get, we will go ahead and steal the player that's on the team. But here's one more rule I'm going to add before we start simming, just to make things a little more interesting. If we ever lose 3 games in a row, I'm going to trade away our best player for whatever the worst trade is that we can find. So if we lose 3 games in a row, we lose our best player. Now, I don't really know how this video is going to turn out. I don't know if this is going to be really easy, really hard, in the middle. But here we go. Game 1 against the Timberwolves, and we lose. So we will not be stealing any players from them. They had Kawhi and Grady Dick, DeAndre Ayton. So not stealing anybody from them. Now the Suns, and we're going to lose to the Suns. So there's 2 losses back to back. So this Kings game is very important. Either we win and steal one of their players, or we lose, and that would be 3 losses in a row, and we'll have to trade away our best player. So this game is very important, and we lose. So we start the season off 0-3, and now we're going to have to go ahead and trade James Harden away for whatever the worst trade package we get. I'm not going to value picks at all. It's going to be pretty much for just the worst player. So CJ's only a 3 overall difference. There you got Jordan Poole. Let's go through here really quick and see if any trade just speaks to be very bad. 83 looks like or 81, I guess, but that's a 2-1. Rui Hachimura, what was the other 81? Or Danny and Brooke. I'm going to say this is probably the worst trade we can get out of all those other ones. Rui Hachimura and D'Lo for James Harden. So now our team gets significantly worse. Here's what it's looking like now. Our best player is now Mikal Bridges. And let's see if we can get a win. There's a win right after we trade away James Harden and we beat the Suns team. Here's the stats for our guys, but they have LeBron James. So now I'm going to be able to add LeBron James to the team. All right, so LeBron James, welcome to the team. So obviously we just got a lot better there. So can we win back to back? We could get really good really quick here. If we can win back to back, and we don't, we end up losing to Joel Embiid. Now we're going against the Raptors. There's a win. So now we get to steal another player, and they have Giannis. We're getting really good, really fast here. We're gonna have 297 pluses on the team just like that. And it's already getting the question, is this challenge too easy? Because we might go on a win streak here. There's another loss. But there's a win. Now we're going against the Grizzlies. They got Paulo, Brandon Ingram. Paulo's up to an 89. We don't really need a big, but I think we still go best player available and we go with Paulo. See, we weren't really supposed to get the two best players in the league, or arguably they're up there, probably top 5, definitely top 5 overall wise, this quick. But just like that, we have a really good team. Now we're going against the 76ers. There's an L though. We still have to make the playoffs, so we're 3-6. There's another win. Let's see who the Raptors have. They have Jared Allen. Oh, this is the Raptors team we already beat. So we already took Giannis. Was Giannis the player we ended up? Yes, Giannis was taken away from them. So they're already pretty bad. I would like a guard. Westbrook's an 83. I think would be... You know what? Let's get Cam Thomas. We need a good guard on the team. Jared Allen is their best overall. But Cam Thomas kind of just fits the team a little bit better. Now, if this ends up being a little too easy, which I feel like it's going to start getting to, I might do another season right after this one, and we might change the rules to maybe every back-to-back loss we trade away the best player, because I feel like we're about to have a super team here really quick. Now we got the Grizzlies. We lose to the Grizzlies, but we beat the Spurs. Spurs have Chet, Tyrese Maxey. I think Tyrese Maxey would be the player that I wanted, but we do still need a true center, do we not? We do have Naz Reid. All right, here we're going to take Chet, and our team is looking pretty crazy. So I think this is going to be a little too easy. They actually want Chet to come off the bench. A little weird, but if that's what they want to do, fine. But I think our team, I mean, I keep saying we should be pretty good, but we keep losing. There's another win. Brunson is going to be the guy we go get. We have to get Brunson. We also still need a point guard. Here's what the team's looking like right now. We have 490 pluses with one of them coming off the bench. Our team is looking pretty insane, and we're just going to keep getting better here. There's another loss, though. We, right now, are in the playoffs, but I'm assuming that should get better. There's 2 losses in a row. This third loss will be if we trade away our best player and we lose. So now we will have to trade away Giannis. But none of these trades are too bad. Actually, I think I'm going to change the rule here on the fly just to make this challenge a little bit harder. I think I'm going to give up the player to whatever team beats us on the third loss. And I'm actually going to give the Suns Giannis for pretty much free, because they were the third team that beat us in that little streak there. So that's the new rule to make the challenge a little bit harder. I'm going to be giving our best player away to whatever team beats us for the 3 in a row. So now we lost Giannis, but the team's pretty good. Could we beat the Spurs again? And we do. We already took Chet, I believe, from them. I think we'll go get Tyrese. Tyrese, welcome to the team. Pretty much stole the whole Spurs team. Can we beat this Thunder team? We lose. Next up is the Jazz, but there's a win. I believe we stole somebody from them already. I don't remember who it was, but they are already a little bit low on players. They have DeMar. I think DeMar is going to be the guy we go get. DeMar, welcome to the team. I mean, we keep getting better. We just got to try and avoid as many 3-game losing streaks as we can. There's 2. This could be 3, and we might have to trade away our LeBron. And now we will have to trade away LeBron James to the Atlanta Hawks, because they were the third team that ended up beating us. Now you're going to have LeBron and AD back together. And this was one of the teams I pointed out that were pretty good beforehand. So now they have LeBron. Hey, we might not have to do a second season, because we are struggling. We're only 8-15 on the season. But there goes a win against the Trailblazers, and Jason Tatum will be coming to the squad. But the team is already looking super different. Our stars now are Brunson and Tatum, when before it was LeBron and Giannis, so probably a little bit worse than it was before. But we should still be winning majority of these games. There's another win against the Jazz again, who we've pretty much took all of their good players already. You know what? I'll bring Salty Aldama to the team for the vibes. But we're even to the point now where I'm trading away Kelly Oubre for Salty Aldama, so it's not even really worth it. You know what? Stephon Castle's an overall higher just to keep the overalls going. But like that trade isn't really gonna do anything for our team. Now we beat the Spurs. Spurs were another team we've already beat. Yeah, I don't even know who we should take from this team. Trey Murphy, 84 overall. He'll be the player we grab, but again, that's going to be like a 2 overall upgrade, and we might start trading away players that we have traded for because we keep beating these teams over and over again. Alright, Kings, back-to-back games against them. Can they survive? They survived game 1. Can they survive again? They don't. And Steph Curry, welcome to the team. We don't really need another point guard right now. But when you have a chance to get 97 overall Steph Curry, you get 97 overall Steph Curry. Alright, so coach just decided to put Brunson on the bench and let Curry start. I don't know if I agree with that decision. I would probably run Curry at the shooting guard. But if that's what coach wants to do, he can do it. I guess we have JJ Redick. There's another loss. We are only in the play-in. We're still 5 games below 500 here. But we're going to beat the Warriors, and there's KD. So Steph Curry and KD are going to be reuniting. But now the team looks a lot better with the addition of KD. We still need to upgrade at shooting guard and upgrade at center. The bench is great. I don't know why Maxey also isn't starting. Our bench is insane. I don't know why coach is just choosing to run this lineup. JJ Redick, I don't know what he's doing. But now we go against the Kings again. There's another win. Sabonis, that's our upgrade at the center right there. I think we still have Chet too. I don't know why Naz Reid is the player JJ Redick is deciding to start, but now our team looks insane. And now they do I come at JJ Redick and he changed the lineup, so now our team looks even better. Just got to stay away from the 3 losses in a row and we'll be pretty set. All we have to really do is make the playoffs, but now we're going to beat the Cavs and we're going to get Joel Embiid to get an even better center upgrade. Now hopefully we start winning. They want to move Brunson back to the bench against the Trailblazers. And there's another win. Who do we want to grab? I guess we'll grab Sengun. We're starting to get too many centers, but I guess we should just keep grabbing the best player available. Sengun is an 87. That's their best overall. We'll just upgrade him. Trade away Naz Reid. But we're going to start getting to a point where these teams aren't even really upgrades. Against the Hawks, there's another win. And we're going to get LeBron James back. LeBron James, welcome back to the team. And now we have KD off the bench. We have pretty much the best players in the game now, all on our team. Just got to avoid losing 3 games in a row. There's a loss to the Rockets. Now we're going against the Mavs. There's a win. And we're going to go grab Donovan Mitchell. Unless it's Davion. No, it's Donovan. And we're finally up to 500 again. Donovan Mitchell, welcome to the team. Our team is absolutely insane. I think no matter what, even if we have to trade away LeBron, who's technically our best player on the team, should this team lose a playoff matchup? Probably not. So we're looking pretty good here. The Hornets. We're at the point now too. I'm not even going to do trades with teams. Because like this Hornets team, unless that's LaMelo. Oh, that is LaMelo. Okay, we'll go get LaMelo. But if a team doesn't have anything that really interests us or like is a really big upgrade, I'm not even going to trade with them anymore. Because we just traded away Mikal Bridges and he was the 86 overall. So like our team is a little bit too crazy. But the Spurs team, we've beat them multiple times. We're not even going to do a trade with them. And here they are again. There's another win. Now we might start putting together the wins. This Miami Heat team we beat. Anybody here? All right, John Morant will be a player that we will be willing to go get. But I feel like the challenge is pretty much over already. I feel like we're already to the point where no team should beat us in the playoffs. So as long as we get there, we should be good. And there goes Jokic. So we're going to have all the best players in the league. Maybe this should honestly just be to see how good of a team we could really get and how many wins we should get. Should really be the challenge, and not how high, or not if we can win the championship or not. So maybe I'll start positioning it towards that way. If you guys can do this exact challenge and get a better record, leave me know down below in the comments. But we're off to a great start. Or actually, I guess it was kind of a rough start. Trae Young, okay, Anthony Edwards will definitely be a player we go get. But just like that, it's not looking too bad. Or I should even change that. We're trading Chet for Anthony Edwards. It's looking really good, I should say. But I think we pretty much have the team. So I'm actually going to do a second year of this, and we're going to make it a little bit harder. I'll see you guys if we end up making any trades or if we end up losing 3 in a row. But if not, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, so we're at the end of the year. Jokic ends up winning MVP. There ended up not being any other scenarios where we had to trade someone away because we never lost 3 games again. Jokic was on the first team for us. Anybody else? Surprisingly, no, but what are you going to do when you have so many good players on your team? We got up all the way to the 2 seed. So the challenge wasn't easy because we weren't even the number 1 seed. But look at the squad. We're not going to lose a game in this playoffs. All right, so round number 1, we're going against the Houston Rockets. They have Dame, one of the players we ended up not stealing. But they really should not be able to even compete. It should be a sweep. And they win a game, but we end up getting out of there in 5. Dame tried with 33, but it wasn't enough. Now we're going against the OKC team. And, I mean, this team just does not stack up to our team at all. But they win game 1. Okay. Shorten a rotation. Now, if we lose 3 games, we will still be letting go of our best player. And the OKC Thunder will be getting them. So we might lose. Who's our best player right now? Jokic. If we lose this game. And we do. So Jokic is going to go to the opposite team and will be joining the Thunder. So there we go. Jokic leaves our team and joins the Thunder. And we're down 3-0. I don't even know how this is possible. Let's look at our rotation. If we lose this, then what do I even do? Do I do another season? There's a win. There's another one. Let's simcast. We should not be down 3-0 against any team, especially this team. Can we force a game 7? It's a close one. We might have to hop in, but they're taking it away. Can we make it close? And the answer is no. So we lost. This team right here, guys, just lost the championship in 2K. This team. We won more games giving up Jokic than we did without him. Or with Jokic. This just shows you that this game makes no sense. Let's go look at this OKC Thunder team again. So you got Jokic and Tyrese Halliburton and Amen Thompson. That team beat our team. Well, LeBron, Steph, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Jalen Brunson, John Morant, Paulo, LaMelo, and Sabonis, and Tyrese Maxey. Like, I don't get it. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you guys. But now what do I even do? Do we just run it back? Or should I do the harder version? Because we didn't even beat the original version. Blown out, by the way. We lost by 12. I seriously don't know where we even go from here, if I'm being honest. Because this team should have won the championship. Hey, the OKC Thunder don't even beat this Mavs team, who is Garland. So this legit makes no sense to me at all. It actually makes 0 sense to me. I legit don't know what I should do. I'm like legit like stunned. I don't even know what to say about that. We couldn't have had a better team. We had I don't know. I don't know. But I think we're gonna try it again. I guess harder, even though we couldn't beat it the first time. So I guess we're gonna do the hard version, but I'm not even gonna do a loss. We're gonna do back-to-back losses. We have to trade away our best player. I guess we run it back with the new team as well. I'm just gonna randomly the Celtics. That would not have been my team of choice. But Celtics will now have the number 30th pick in every round. And I'll see you guys when we get the roster. All right, so we're coming to the beginning of the season, and let's see what team the CPU drafted with us. We get James Harden again. Well, other than that, the team looks different. We just have Harden. Gotta go turn injuries off. And also for this one, I'm gonna turn Team Chem off because we're making all the trades. That will make it a little bit easier, but I feel like this one's gonna be hard, and we didn't even beat the last one. So let's just, let's just make sure we get the win, right? Here's the lineup for this season. Pretty much similar to the last one, but for this season, the rules will be, again, if we beat a team, we get to steal their best player. But if we lose back-to-back games, we trade away our best player to whatever team beats us on the back-to-back. The first game of the year, we're going against this Knicks team. They have Embiid. Let's see if we can get a win and steal Embiid right away, and we do. So that's a good start. Harden and Embiid will be back together. All right, well, that's definitely a start we needed. Embiid is now on the team. That definitely helps out a lot. That's pretty much a first-round pick we just added. Can we win back-to-back? We don't. We lose to Trae Young. Now, this is it. Either we win this game, and we do, so we will not have to trade away our best player. And it looks like LaMelo Ball was probably their first overall round pick. So now LaMelo Ball comes to the team, and we're starting off way better than we did in the last one. But, like, our team was stacked in the last one. I don't know if we can even beat that. You just got to hope that the sim helps us out here. Lose to the Bucks. And now here we go. Back-to-back. Can we win? And we do. So we've avoided it so far. And now Steph Curry is coming back to the team. So just like that, technically, we should already have the best team in the league. If you think about it. It was a fantasy draft. So no team in the league has overalls like Joel Embiid and Steph Curry. So we should already technically have the best team in the league. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense how we lost that game. Now, Darius Garland won the championship in the last season, so we're definitely going to go steal him. I don't even care. Ooh, but they do have, you know what, we'll grab Jaren Jackson. Actually, we need the forward minutes, so we'll grab Jaren Jackson, and our team is looking pretty good. Just got to avoid as many back-to-backs as we can, and we're already coming up to one. And there goes our first loss of the year, the Hawks, and they have Shea. So they're going to be pretty good. Because I believe we're giving them Curry. So Shea and Curry isn't anything too crazy. And we come back and bounce it back, and we beat the Warriors. Who do they have? Kevin Durant. Welcome back to the team. Still looking pretty good. Lose to the Nets. Here we go. Back to back again. And we lose. The Bucks, they have Luka. So now we're giving Joel Embiid to Luka. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot harder than that first season. I'm still stunned. I'm sorry I keep bringing it up that we actually lost that first season, but we beat the Hawks here, and we're getting Steph Curry right back. Oh, actually, no. We're getting Shea now. A little different there. I like Shea. I like that a lot. 98 overall. We can't win back-to-back. This season is definitely a lot more interesting because after every win and every loss, things happen. We beat the Raptors here. Cade Cunningham is going to be their best player. New lineup. LaMelo going to the bench. Just got to keep avoiding those back-to-backs. And here we have another one. And there we go. And Trae Young is coming back to the team. We have a lot of guards. That's a little scary. We definitely need some bigs. But as long as we keep winning, we'll be fine. We beat the Timberwolves. And their best player is... Did we beat them already? They must have had a low pick. Not going to get anybody too good here. Franz Wagner, welcome to the team. But the start has been a lot better than the other one. We beat the Clippers. Kyrie is going to be their best player. We're the 5 seed. We did not start off this good in the last one. We were a couple games under 500 in the last one, which is weird. So our team was definitely a little bit better in the last one. And this one is technically harder. We have a playoff spot right now, but maybe not for long because we end up losing to the Ja Morant Cavs. And Shea is leaving. But we end up beating the Heat with a bounce back. Anybody good? Jason Tatum is coming to the team. But yeah, I like this season a lot more. It's a lot more interesting. I hope it's not as repetitive because we keep doing all these trades. I don't know how much I'm really going to leave in because a lot of it is just us going back and forth and trading for players. I don't know how much you guys really want to see. I might leave most of it in. There we go with another win against the Pistons. I'll probably end up cutting out like these boring trades, like this trade I'm about to do right here. We're going to get Jaden McDaniels. I'll probably end up cutting out like trades like this for you guys. Maybe just leave the big trades. So actually that's what I'm going to start doing now. So if we end up trading for anybody big or end up losing back-to-backs, that's when you guys will see me from now on. But right when I said that, we actually end up beating the Bucks. So I believe that's Luka, and it is. I mean, he's one of the highest overalls in the game. Now our team is looking like Luka and Cade Cunningham and Jason Tatum. Our team is still really good. All right, we just went ahead and beat the Bulls, and they have LeBron. So welcome back to the team. Should I be too excited? I don't know, because we pretty much had this exact team in the last one. I mean, we didn't have Luka, but we had a lot of these players in the last season, and we still lost. We beat the Bulls again. We just went ahead and beat the Orlando Magic. AD, welcome to the team. Did we have AD in the last one? I know we traded LeBron to AD, but I don't think we actually had AD. Then we beat the 76ers, and they have Jokic. So our team is already to the point where, like, we're insane. So we really should not lose the championship. Unless we go on a crazy amount of back-to-back losses. But we're to the point again where I'm not even going to do trades with these teams because our team is so good already. And we're starting off a lot better than we did in the last one. We're 22-11, make that 23-11. We get Anthony Edwards right here as well. Ooh, but our worst player now is Franz Wagner. So, you know, like these trades, they get weirder. We still need a point guard upgrade. We have Trae Young. He's only a 91. Okay. Wemby or Zion? Oh, Wemby's all the way up to a 95 in 2K. I did not know that. Welcome to the team. There's someone new we did not have in the last season. But let me know how you guys felt about this video. It's definitely a weird one. That loss in the first season doesn't make any sense. Do you guys like how it was set up? Do you guys think I can do something a little bit better to make it more interesting? Make it maybe a little bit harder? Because again, we're not even getting as many back-to-backs as I thought. I thought I was gonna make it every loss, but we're getting. But like you would think every like back-to-back losses. Like I'm about to do a trade for LaMelo for it's an overall upgrade. We'll just do it. But like, I thought we were gonna be getting a lot more back-to-back losses, but we're not. So it's still very easy. I honestly thought we were gonna get a lot of back-to-backs because even a good team like this, they'll lose back-to-back games. But I thought this was an interesting idea. Hopefully you guys end up enjoying it. Hopefully it wasn't too chaotic. We're going to bring Steph Curry back. So there's our point guard upgrade. I don't know why I said we needed a point guard upgrade. We have Luka. Was he not starting or something? I don't know. Because I feel like, yeah, Kyrie is starting over Luka. I don't know what the coaches are doing either. This has just been a weird video. It's definitely been the weirdest video I've ever recorded. I don't even know, like, I'm still shocked from what happened. I know that I keep bringing it up. But, like, that was just weird. It doesn't make any sense to me. Jaylen Brown's probably good enough of a player for us to go grab. Now we're gonna go get Donovan Mitchell as well. But I just thought this was an interesting idea. I've seen people do before. So I thought it would be fun. Hopefully it ended up being that. That's all you can really hope for. But again, we're up to the point where our team is kind of good enough now. So if we get an upgrade or if we lose a back-to-back, I'll see you guys. But if not, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, here we are at the end of the season. We're 67-14. And this just ended up being way easier than it should have. Like, this one should have been hard. The back-to-back losses thing should have been hard. We should have had way more back-to-backs. But I think we ended up with how many? There's one up there. And here's our last one. We had 2 back-to-back losses the whole year. I mean, our team was good at this point. Let's see what it was exactly. Trey Young, Cade Cunningham, Franz, Shea, KD, Kyrie. Okay, so yeah, our team was really good at this point, but not one back-to-back loss. I don't know. This has just been a crazy video, but here we go at the end of the season. And also with 67 wins and only 2 back-to-back losses, we have pretty much every top player in the league, because we only had to give away our best player twice. So yeah, if we lose this year, it makes no sense. And by the way, this isn't even the best record of all time. A team in real life had more wins than this team did right now. So the Jokic wins MVP like he did in the last one. Wemby wins Defensive Player of the Year. Joe Mazzulla, Coach of the Year. Jokic and Shea. It would be like it's so crazy. We get Giannis. Defensive team, Wemby, Giannis, Shea, and AD. But it's just insane. And we do finish up as the 1 seed this time. But again, I'm still doing it. We can't do trades up to this point, so I kind of have to cheese it. But if we lose back-to-back games, we're still giving them our best player. So we could still lose here. We're going against this Knicks team. I mean, I'm going to shorten the rotation. I'm just going to be double sure. Let's run an 8-man. Run the best players, the best minutes. We should not lose back-to-back to any team. Or definitely not lose a series. We're going to end up sweeping the Knicks. Right, next up we're going to go against the Cavs. The Cavs have Cade Cunningham. They were one of the teams I think that did beat us back-to-back. So this is a big game right here, and they, okay, do not lose back-to-back. Okay, we don't lose back-to-back, so we won't have to give up a player. There we go. They have John Morant too. Yeah, this is definitely one of the teams we lost to, one of our 2 back-to-backs, and it's 2-2. It still doesn't make any sense. All right, there we go. So we can't lose back-to-back games. Oh, I guess, well, we would be eliminated, and we ended up beating them. Even like we lost 2 games to them. That shouldn't even be possible. Now we're going against the 6-seeded Bulls. I think that's said, and this team is horrible. We should blow them out by 50 points every game. And there we go. We're in the finals. We're going against the Spurs. We're going against Jalen Brunson. This could be a revenge game because I could have actually traded for Jalen Brunson, but he was the same overall as Kyrie, so I just kept Kyrie. And I bring up Kyrie because he was the lowest overall on our team. So the one player I didn't steal makes it to the championship against us. But they should still, okay. Okay, we don't lose back-to-back. And we get it done. Oh, like, we lost. It doesn't make any sense to me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of crashing out in this video because nothing makes any sense. But Jokic wins Finals MVP. We successfully did a video that should have probably been easier than it was. And I'll see you guys in the next one.